Welcome back, everybody. What's been on my mind a lot recently is manufacturing consent. And so, and how people have their consent manufactured. Now, I'm going to do a video on this. I think what I'll do is I'll do a live stream on this, and then I'll try and piece together some semblance of a video that is more polished. I'll try. I mean, it just takes so much time, and I'm doing so many other things. God, I really do look like I don't know what, like I don't have any hair growth here, so it makes me look quite medieval. Anywho, right? So manufacturing consent, yeah. So I have a friend, and I say, "How are you doing?" All the rest of it, and she's in Dublin, and I basically say, she'll say to me like around this late in the evening, she'll say, "Oh, I'm just watching a movie. Go and watching a movie." Okay, fine. And then it'll be a Hollywood movie or something like that. And there was one there where said that she was watching it, and Denzel Washington was in it. I think it was Man on Fire, and um, you know, and I was thinking about, like, I know now, like, that not all, but the majority of movies on Netflix, Hollywood, all the rest of it, are constructs in order to shape the narrative and to manufacture consent and to keep the population masses under control in one regard or another. And I know to anybody who has no idea what I'm talking about, this sounds like the ravings of a lunatic, and that's fine. You know, there's plenty of other channels to hop onto, but the reason, if you want to hang on and or look back along my inventory of videos, you'll see where I'm going with this stuff. Um, so Edward Bernays is a character to look into, the nephew of Sigmund Freud, who himself became um, the father of I'm tired now, I can't remember much. Public relations. That was it. And he in turn then had a great grandnephew. I think it's grandnephew, not a grandson. Grandnephew who Mark Rodolfo, who went on to be a co-founder of Netflix. Okay, so look up Edward Bernays. He's the key figure, really. Um, he coined the term "the war to end all wars," which incentivized an entire generation of young men to go out of their homes and fight a war, and basically be butchered. You know, population control. Um, so anyway, back to my friend who is watching Man on Fire and Denzel Washington now. She doesn't get any of what I say, and that's okay. That's fine. That's all right. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to. Nobody has to. Okay. But her response would be, "I like Denzel." You know. Okay. So the conclusion I came to from that was that you have to give your consent to be hypnotized. Is my response to that. You can't be hypnotized if you don't want to be. That's the way that works. Hypnotism requires your consent. Okay? So, like, to enter into a state of disbelief or to enter into a state of belief or disbelief, you have to consent. You have to give your consent. So you see how it all ties in. I'll hopefully I'll live stream this weekend. I may or may not. I've been fairly tired recently and a bit fatigued, and you know, a little bit under the weather in the evenings, due to low energy. Um, but you can kind of see it in my eyes. I'm tired and fatigued, but the mind never stops, and so and I think I found the solar panels that I'm going to put up. Um, I'd like to get those up, but I want to get the entire system worked out when it comes to the solar. Um, the peripheral bits and pieces that go with that. I'd like to get that sorted in terms of, we say, breakers, um, breaker boxes, dump loads, um, resistors, heat resistors that come, and relays. Is something I need to explore at the moment is relays. Um, so anyway, I think I found the solar panels I'm going to go with, and if I do, I'll show them to you and I'll explain what I'm doing. Okay, so have a good evening.